Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sasi Prasad and I'm a technical architect in Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Today in this session, we'll be discussing List Detective and we'll also show you a demo on how you can set up your automation to find out all your List Detective in your data extension. Before diving into this session, I would ask you to go through this Salesforce official documentation on List Detective overview, and it will help you understand what List Detective is, what are the behaviors, what are the reporting. So there is also a custom List Detective that you can basically customize in your Marketing Cloud. I'm going to add both this link in the video description. So now let's directly jump to Marketing Cloud and let's see the demo. This is my Marketing Cloud instance where I have configured an automation which has about 6 different steps. I'll run you through the steps and then we'll run the automation and see the behavior. So before discussing these automation steps, I would also show you the different data extension that I've created. I have a subscriber master where I have these different attributes like subscriber key, email address, first name, last name, created date and modified date. And here I have already created about 11 different subscriber details with different type of email address which are mostly List Detective. And then I created a staging data extension where I simply have a subscriber key, email, first name, last name, status, which is defaulted to active, and a row number. Then I have the error log. Whenever that import process fails because of invalid email address or bad data, that gets captured into this error log. So we have row number, error code, error details, row data, and row values. We have the error master where this actually the row values will be populated, like for what email address that particular error occurred in the import process. Here in our automation, we have the SQL query first, which basically is a staging query. Let me copy this query and paste it here. So what I'm basically doing here is fetching all the required attributes that I want to import it to the all subscribe, like the subscriber key, first name, last name, email address, and this row number. I'll explain later why I have added a row number here. And after running this automation, I basically override a data extension, which is staging. Fine. That's why I call that data extension as staging. After this SQL activity runs, we do the data extract. And for this data extract, what we do is we do the data extension extract. We give a file naming pattern, which is like this. For this example, I've given subscriber subscription, year, month, date, hour, minutes, .csv. So I export this file as a CSV. And here, obviously, it is a CSV file. So we are using comma as a delimiter. The data extension from where we are doing the data extract is a staging data extension. And we always check the has column headers and the text qualified field. Now the next step is to do the file transfer. So the same name I've given here, subscriber subscriptions, and we move a file from Safehouse. So we'll move the file from Safehouse to the enhance FTP, and the file name will remain the same. So I maintain the same consistency across the file naming convention, right? So we have the same file naming convention. It will move the file from Safehouse to the enhance FTP. Fine. Our fourth step is the import process. Here, what we do is we give the name, the external key, and here we provide the naming convention. This should also be the same. Fine. And here the delimiter will be comma, and here in the advanced option you can say skip the blank files. If it is a blank file, you can simply ask this particular step to be skipped. Right? And here basically importing the file into all subscriber. I've used the manual map and I've mapped my import file header name with the all subscriber attributes. This first name and the last name are the profile attributes. And this is an add and update data action that I'm performing on the all subscriber. Then at step number 5, we have another import activity. In this import activity, what we are doing is we are importing a file with the naming convention as subscriber subscriptions space results, year, month, day, hour, minutes. Everything is similar to our previous naming convention. The only difference is here you have the results and the file type is text. Okay, so what basically happens is the import definition. This is our import definition that we have defined to our all subscriber list, right? And let me go back. This was our import to our all subscriber, and if you see the external key, this is the external key. Okay, so this is our external key, and then we say results, and then we provide this wild card here, and then we say txt. So if I have to explain this in a different way, this will be the import all subscribers external key, and then you provide the results, and then you provide this dot txt. Okay, so that is our file name that we want to import. So our error is actually the error result that we get after we do the import process. Fine. And we have a final query, which basically is this. So we are selecting all the values from the error log D. We do the inner join on the staging, and on the row number, we do the mapping and bring the email address. You can also bring the subscriber key from this data extension. Okay, and that's why here the row number that I have assigned here is -1, because for the import definition, whenever we basically import to the all subscriber or to a data extension, the row number starts with 0. So that's why here I have said -1. Okay. Now, let me do one more thing. It will be easier for you as well. So let me copy the subscriber key. So subscriber key, this is the error log master. Let me create subscriber key. Give the similar length that you have in the staging key. Let's say not required and click on create. Now we can go back to our query and then we can say subscriber key is the subscribe key. Let's with this query. Let's go to our automation and let's validate this. Okay. Next. Finish. And save. Okay. So here in our subscriber master, we have 11 records. We have 11 records and let's run this automation. Select all, run now. Our first activity is complete. Meanwhile, this automation runs. Let's go and see our staging D. So this is our staging D. And if you can see, the row number starts with 0. Let's go back to automation. So you can see our automation is complete. Let's go to our data extension. And let's see the records. So this was our subscriber master. These were our subscriber details. Fine. And then we created a staging D, which was used to do the data extract. And we have the error log. And you can see the row number starts with 0. Okay. These are the error number that is basically given by Salesforce. And the error code is all list detective. Okay. This raw data is now basically disabled by Salesforce. It's been more than a couple of years now. You can basically enable this raw data. You have to create a Salesforce ticket and ask them to enable it. But in this particular example, I have automated this process to extract the values for this raw data, right? So that's why I have this error log master here. Now, though I don't have the raw data, I know for which particular values it gave me the error. So all these email addresses are list detective, like info, postmaster, junk email, default, support, webmaster, etc., etc. And here just now, as I showed you that I created this particular query, it also gave me the subscriber key. So which subscriber is getting affected in my sendable data extension, I can know in advance. So with this particular error log, what I can also do is I can go to my client and I can say, see, these are the list detective that I'm getting in Marketing Cloud. Do we want to basically suppress the subscribers while sending, or do we want to basically enable them for the sends, right? So let's say we have email like info@gmail.com. If let's say it is like info@abc.com and this is a B2B communication, then most likely the client might want that it should not be in the list directive, but it should be in the sendable data extension, and the communication should be delivered to that email address. So in this case, we need to again raise a Salesforce ticket and ask them to basically exclude that particular domain from list detective. That can also be achieved via a Salesforce ticket. Fine. So in this session, I would like to quickly recap. Through an automation process, we can basically import the sendable data extension to all subscriber before the send, right? Because mostly what we do is we write an automation and then trigger the email or we trigger the journey. So before that step, we can have a predefined step that will basically import the sendable data extension into the all subscriber. It will not only enhance the throughput, but also give you the error log why the emails are not being sent. And you can obviously, from a sendable data extension, you can exclude all these subscribers so that your ROI for the email delivery also get enhanced. So it will definitely boost your deliverability for email communication. I hope you all like this video and hope everybody going forward are going to use this import process to all subscriber before sending any communication. If you like this video, give a thumbs up. If you have any queries or suggestion or feedback, please don't forget to comment on the